Down GBPJPY for today. I'm going to be showing you guys the opportunities that is going to be available for the new week, right? So trading is either going to buy or it's going to sell. So let's find out what it's about to do. Here I'll start from the daily time frame to the 4 hours and then to the 1 hour, so I can kind of show you guys the big picture, and so that you see the whole thing in bigger screen and also in small screen, right? So here on the daily, without making anything complicated and just focusing on the current moment, I just see this support here, right here. This is just the only thing I see here on the daily time frame, which only suggests that the price is bullish and we should be looking for buys. Also, not just this, we've been seeing some higher highs and higher lows coming up, so we are looking for just buys because we are on an uptrend right now on the market. So going down to the 4 hours, one thing you like to do on the 4 hours is to kind of like modify the range to resistance to be a bit more precise, right? So modifying this resistance to be a bit more precise, the first thing we can see is that we pull this up here and we have this support that is right here, which makes perfect sense, that because price has been as you can see here, price has come here, rejected, it's bounced, broke it, touched, bounced, touched again. Now you can expect a bounce, but let's see how it goes, because we don't know what the market is going to do, right? So here's the first resistance, and here is the second resistance that also makes sense. This one right here also makes sense, and let me just take this one off right now because it's out of the picture for now. So the one that makes sense is just this is the clear resistance, which means that price is like buying, correct? Yeah. So there's also a mini zone that is right here that you can call it a zone, because it is right here. Yeah, so this makes perfect sense, right? So this is the station we have currently on GBPJPY on the 4 hours. Now going down to the 1 hour, let us see how we can make this even more precise to be able to get an entry using this analysis. So here on the 1 hour, this is what we are seeing here, right? Now let me try to make this 1 hour resistance a little bit more precise, right? So we stick here, this makes sense. Good, this makes sense on the 1 hour, and then as well as this stick here. Yeah, so this is interesting. This is the resistance, definitely the overall targets, because we're targeting the highs if you're looking for buys, and this one as well. Let's just use this. Okay, good. Now guys, what we can see here is that from the daily, 4 hours and the 1 hour, we are currently in an uptrend on GBPJPY. That's definitely all I can see here, and we're not just on an uptrend, we also have a trend line right here. That makes perfect sense. So we are not just in a bullish trend, we also have a trend line that is also bullish here on the 1 hour time frame. So the only logical thing to be doing is to be looking for buys. And in terms of where is my overall targets on buys, well, if I was looking for buys, my overall target is definitely going to be the highs, this high, right? That is going to be my overall target if I was looking for buys, right? Because this is the logical thing. Price is in an uptrend, giving higher highs and higher lows with a bullish trend and breaking breaking resistance and creating supports. And also this resistance also just recently got broken on the 1 hour, so it's interesting to see what the market is going to do around this zone, to see if you can see an opportunity to take a buy all the way up, right? That's basically the only logical thing that I can see right here. And you also have to like watch out for this little mini zone, I would call it, this little mini zone right here. So like you have to watch out for it and see how you can be able to work price around that. Right now it's just overall target is the next highs, right? And just in case price doesn't go our way, because you know you don't control the market is still going to do whatever the fuck it wants to do. So if I was looking for buys, I'll be looking for buys around this area, right? Now anything below this resistance, I would just be patient. If price gets below this resistance, then I'll just be patient and wait for price to kind of like pull back all the way down here to give me a retest on this area, and then I look for sells to take it all the way down here. This is the most logical thing that I can see here on GBPJPY. All bullish trend. Should be targeting these highs, but in this situation whereby we see price change the trend here on the 1 hour to break below here and break below this support, and then on the retest of the support we can now look for sells to take it all the way down to potentially probably 200 pips or 100 pips, okay, 120 pips I say, if you want to take it safe. So this is basically everything that I can see right now on GBPJPY. So yeah, just patience, like patience guys, because patience is going to get you there eventually. But if you try to like rush into the markets and trade every single day, and then you're probably going to regret this in the future, because it's going to catch up to you. But if you are patient, you wait for your game to play out and you enter the trade without thinking twice, then you're going to be a winner in the long run. That's it.